hmm Also, a violation of this order is a Class C felony if you have at least two previous convictions for violating a protection order. Now, just looking at the traffic citation, yeah, looks like I'd get convicted for two charges. Yes. hmm because it happened twice. Yeah. 7:47 a.m. and 4:48 p.m. Now, it's kind of interesting that when you accuse an individual of the same crime twice on the same day, yes, and you don't issue the citation until the 4th of January, yes, and you have me arrested at the Salvation Army, yes, for the false accusation of violating the restraint provisions, it's almost as if you intentionally had two counts, yes, so as to have two convictions, ouch, in the same day. See, knowingly violate a restraining or protection order granted under Title RCW 26. Yes. December 31st, 2015 at 7:47 in the morning. Yes. And December 31st of 2015 at 4:48 p.m. Now, obviously, if you had gotten a guilty verdict, yes, it would have been considered two convictions for violating a protection order. I'm going to sue you for that. Pooch! Yeah, it's bad enough that you accuse an individual for violating it one time, yes, but getting them convicted for violating it twice in the same day, or at least two previous convictions for violating a protection order issued under Title 7, 10, 26, or 74. Yes, yes, yes. Now, when you think about it, two charges, yes, does that mean two convictions? Oh. Then that would mean that any conduct in violation of this order that is reckless creates substantial risk of death or physical injury to another person, Class C felony. Also, a violation of this order is a Class C felony if you have at least two previous convictions. Yes. This goes from being a gross misdemeanor to a Class C felony if you could get me convicted of, yes, two charges of violating the protection order. Yes. Regardless if it was the same day. Oh. June 16th of 2017. Yes. One of the restraint provisions is cyber stalking. Well, where somebody said I had emailed people at Heidi Budnick's workplace. Yes. When I hadn't. Yes. Now, you had separated the cyber stalking from the actual restraint provisions. But obviously, it would have been one conviction of cyber stalking. Yes. And then there was that on the public court record where the Brett Roberts, yeah, had said that I had said that I wanted to blow my wife's face off. That's the second conviction. Yes, it is. See, if you can get two convictions of violating the restraint provisions, even though one of them happened on the same day, yes, and then you could get two convictions of violating the restraint provisions that happened on June 16th of 2017. The next arrest, I'd go right to prison. I'm going to sue you for that. You intentionally issued the two count criminal complaint, yes, with having two different charges, yes, so you could get two convictions, right, so that the next arrest is a felony. Oh, oh. Now this is a hate crime. Yes, it is. It really is. Yes. And since this is a new hate crime, I'm gonna want to know of those that have been accused of violating the restraint provisions of protection orders. Yes. As well as the restraint provisions of dissolutions of marriage. Yeah. How many of them had more than one accusation? Yes, as a charge. Yes, it does. Now it could be one of these lawsuits where police and sheriff's departments understand the significance of what see. There's this idea right now that you're intentionally fabricating the accusation of crime. Yes. so as to get an individual with count one and count two
Yes.
as conviction and conviction on the same day,
Yes.
while at the
Same time. At the same time.